today further proves, they named a bunch of people she cheated on him with. Okay, Gray, what do you think? I mean, do you think she's a victim? Like, what's your thoughts? Are you still on her side? Like, what do you think?
So they were saying there's questions about her therapy, and it says questions the return of Ventura's treatment and whether she understood it was for PTSD. She said she did not do a lot of somatic experience in therapy, which is basically
Hmm.
just complete trauma that's been cut off. She was asked if that meant reimagining the traumatic experiences. And she said
Yeah.
everything, including her brain and body, every woman continues to develop after age 22. And the courthouse was briefly locked down. So they said they spoke about the place where Ventura went for treatment for her ex addiction and her love addiction. And then she was
Hmm.
treated for those. And meanwhile, outside the courtroom, the courthouse itself was placed on a brief lockdown. No mention of it was made inside the courtroom. The lockdown was lifted about 10 minutes later. So I didn't know that.
Okay. So they said that the next person that's going to take the stand is an anonymous woman known as Jane. Allegedly, I'm hearing from academics, he has inside scoop that they're thinking that this woman could possibly be 50 Cent's baby mama. They're saying that she dated Combs in 2020, and she's slated to tell the jury about how she was expected to have S with escorts without a condom against her wishes. She will describe a horrific night when Combs viciously attacked her, punched her in the face while she was curled up in the ball on the ground, and slapped her so hard she fell over. Another victim, Mia, who worked for Combs as his personal assistant for several years, will testify about being forced to perform oral S on Combs and also being raped by him, according to prosecutors. Other witnesses slated to testify are male S workers who participated in Combs' FOs, SROMs, and former employees of his companies. Audrey O'Day has also been subpoenaed to testify. You know, she hates him, by the way, Audrey.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got to hear more. I got to hear these other people. But Cassie, to me, is not it. She's just not it. Yeah, Gray's on Cassie's side.
Why do you feel like she's not it?
I just don't. I think this was 11 years of abuse on both ends. I think she was abusive to him, and I think he was abusive to her. The reason why I say on her end is she cheated on him. He would
But just
introduce her to someone, she would sleep with them. Like,
but just because you cheat on somebody doesn't necessarily mean that like you're guilty of something.
right,
Lots of
but
people cheat.
right, but that just shows that they're both abusive to each other. Do you understand what I'm saying?